like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion.
Welcome back to Critical Minds with Rosa. I'm your girl Rosa, and today we are taking a step away from our normal proceedings. As you can see, I'm dressed in pink, and this is in recognition of October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we just want to let everyone know, guys, it is always good to, take care of your health. Go out, get your regular screenings, and ensure that you detect whether or not you have cancer. Because early detection is key, treatment can help. Awesome. Now, I also want us to talk a little about what is, what's in our description as it relates to Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James and its condition during the COVID-19 pandemic, if it is that you have to visit the hospital. And before we go ahead and take a look at that, let's take a look at this cartoon that was done by Prince Angelo Cartoons. He's also a YouTuber and he specializes in Jamaican cartoons. Let's have a look.
With the doctor, the man. My mother needs surgery now. What kind of poor service this? This is an emergency. Mr. Brown, we apologize, but the doctor will be here soon. Your mom will be okay. No, me not tolerate this. Unacceptable. It's a how I know my mother wait for surgery, you know. That's how they deal with poor people. Mr. Brown, please calm down and don't create a scene.
Mr. Brown, I'm sorry, but I tried to reach as soon as I could.
Doctor, what you mean by as soon as you could? You feel always there. Not that you get paid for do. Also, I only not care about poor people, you know. My mother need urgent surgery, you just come at this time. Almost 2 hours me a wait, you know. You don't know when man I go through. You're too selfish to be doctor.
Mr. Brown, I'm truly sorry. But right now, please let me go and help your mom.
Alright, go on. Doctor, how my mother?
Mr. Brown, your mom is well. But I'm sorry, I have to leave.
Brother, what kind of doctor that? First woman come late, now she not even give me no details about my mother. She just gone, so. Oh, she so inconsiderate, brother. Mr. Brown, your mother is fine. She is doing well. The surgery was a big success. The reason why the doctor came late, she was at her mom's funeral. She actually had to leave and come and help your mom.
In a life, you have to be careful how you treat people. You may see people throughout the day, but you don't know what kind of battles they might fight. Somebody may smile with you, but at the same time they're being destroyed from the inside. Sometimes a word of encouragement or a small act of kindness is all that somebody need.
All right, great. Now, I'm glad you guys were able to view that cartoon because it has, so much of reality in it as it relates to what we perceive a doctor to be on a daily basis, not considering the fact that they're humans as well. They have families as well. And, they're taking the time out of their regular lives to make it their duty to serve us and serve our community. Now, there has been so much negativity in the media when it comes onto Cornwall Regional Hospital, whether or not it's in a good state, whether or not the government is doing its best to ensure that there is a functional hospital in the Western region. And I just want to take the time right now to let you know that Cornwall Regional is up and running. It is functioning despite all the negativity that has been highlighted in the media and out there on social media. I want you to get a little bit of my experience this past week visiting Cornwall Regional Hospital A&E section, and I want to also take this time to give a big up to all the doctors, all the nurses, the auxiliary staff, everyone who works at Cornwall Regional Hospital, especially from the period of October 20th to October 23rd, which has been a very, very difficult time for me. I want to also take this time to big up the customer service representatives. They were so professional people. They have a process there. It's just for us to follow the policies and move on and follow the process, because once we follow the process and the procedures that they have in place, then most definitely we can see our loved ones being taken care of in the right manner. Now, I just want to share this little story for you, because so many times, because we have a preconceived notion as to what to expect when we go to the hospital, sometimes we go and we make mischief. For example, while I was sitting in the waiting area with I can remember there was this female sitting behind me, and in front of us there was an elderly couple, male and female, and the husband was in a wheelchair, and the lady behind me was so caught up in what was going on. She was like, well, look there, see there, the porter them now walk, because look there, I old man a fear wheel around her husband. Why no porter can't come? Why she have to walk go way down there to go find a porter? And I was just sitting down observing what was taking place, because in my opinion, the elderly woman did not seem bothered. So sitting there for another minute, I realized that a taxi pulled up, and the taxi driver approached the gentleman who was in the wheelchair. It so happened that while this person behind me, this onlooker, was observing and thinking, oh, this person is not getting through, and was ready to cause riot in the hospital area, it so happened that the elderly couple had actually seen the doctor already and was waiting for their driver to go home. So this is just to show you these misconceptions. Sometimes, it just takes one to ignite a fire, and if you are as ignorant to or arrogant to go along with this, then you too will fall prey to such negativity and poison in our society. Now, stepping aside from that, I want to give a big shout out to the medical doctors at Cornwall Regional Hospital. I want to big up Dr. Yates, who has dedicated his life to servicing his community, and the Rafa dialysis crew. Let's big up Nurse Powell, who is always there and willing to help her patients. I also want to big up Dr. Black. Now, if you do not know Dr. Black, she is very young. She is a medical specialist, and she's so patient. She takes the time to explain what is happening with you, and there's no stigma as it relates to the COVID-19. Nobody is there who is saying, probably you have the virus, and nobody is scorning or bashing or pushing away anybody. Everybody is there, and they're so professional. I want to big up the nurses, the security guard. Oh my God, I met a security guard. I believe he worked more than 12 hours that day. Because when I went to the hospital October 20th in the morning, he was there. He did not leave until after 8 or after 9 that day. And he came back at after 4 to 5 that morning to begin his shift again. Right? And so many times you go to the hospital and we complain, oh, the security are not have no manners, or this not have no manners. And oh my God, we fail to see that these people work tirelessly to ensure that our country and our population is safe and that we are being taken care of. I want to big up the auxiliary staff. When you're sitting at the chairs, they come around, they do their regular rounds, they're sanitizing, they're cleaning the area. Even though you're under a tent, they're sweeping, they're using, bleach water, they're washing down the place, they're ensuring that it is clean and healthy for us to sit and wait to see the doctor. Now listen to me. Big up to Dr. Sutherland. He is the real general. He worked early morning shift for October 21st. I met him at 4 a.m. that morning, and I am telling you, if your nerves is racking you and you're not sure if you're going to live or die, just by speaking to Dr. Sutherland, you know you're gonna be okay. I know he ain't Jesus, but at least he did his best. And I just want to say a big thank you. Guys, I want this to be shared. I want everybody to know this. I want people to hear of it. And I want these doctors, especially Dr. Yates, Dr. Black. She is about 5'5", curly hair, brown complexion. I want her to know that I really appreciate her and everything that she did to help us during the time that we really need our doctors to show up for us. I also want to say a big, tremendous thank you to the staff who worked for East for those patients who are admitted. I want to specifically thank those persons working from October 21st through to October 23rd. They are lifesavers, and I applaud, I salute you for the work and the time that you've given to serve your community, because trust me, I couldn't have done it. Now, with all that said, I want to thank all our healthcare workers across the globe, who go out day in, day out, and they take care of us. I want to, give a big shout out to you. Keep doing what you're doing. And guys, stay tuned to Critical Minds with Rosa. Check it.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain, I will scream them loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I am on the right song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'm playing my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me.
Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody worry about me. Say I'm in too deep. Say I'm in too deep. Been 2 years, I miss my home. Know the fire's burning in my bones. Say I still believe. Say I still believe.
And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain, I will scream them loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I am on the right song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'm playing my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in